What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live breaking down this upcoming Draftkings NBA 7-game slate. Before we begin, hit like button for me. Definitely subscribe to the channel. That's been a ton, as y'all know. We're here breaking down this 7-game slate on Yahoo and DK. So we have up for our presenting sponsor, which is Hotsteak. So it's an in-play fantasy sports app where it's Hotsteak is the world's quickest daily fantasy sports game. One up to 25 extra money or predicting its play at bat or at shot or even at the passing yard. So definitely check it out. The promo code will be in the link in the description below. So definitely check that out. And come hang out with us at Daily Ground Fantasy. It's a great group of guys and gals in here. Matt and TJ post a core daily on their cheat sheet, which you have projected minutes, usage, Vegas points, salary, ownership on FanDuel and Yahoo and Draftkings. So you have everything you can possibly think of. Let's come hang out with us. So we're talking about DraftKings first. Let's start off with Milwaukee at Charlotte. So Giannis up top at 12,000. Fast-paced game for him. I like the matchup for him. Definitely a good spot to be in at 12,000. It's just, do you want to pay for that? No Drew Holiday, no Brook Lopez, no Grayson Allen, no DeMarcus Cousins because he's obviously going to the Nuggets, and Pat Connaughton's questionable, and then no George Hill. So we have basically Chris Middleton today. I love Chris Middleton at only 8.4. That's too cheap. Bobby Porter should see more minutes now with no DeMarcus Cousins pretty much leaving the team. So 6.8, I like the price tag for him. Dewara 5,000, a little bit expensive in my opinion. And then I'm not really touching any of these other guys. If you want to get Q with DiVincenzo at 3.9, I understand it. But on the Charlotte side, everybody's healthy. You know how I feel about healthy teams. I hate it. I hate healthy teams. I much rather play teams that are at COVID risk just because of the usage rate bumps up for certain guys. So in this case, again, not much I want to get to, especially against Milwaukee out of all teams to play. So honestly, the Mo Ball 9.3, he's going to need to keep this team in check. Bridges 7.4, no thank you. Rozier bumped up his price tag at 7.1. Gordon Hayward's okay at 6.3. And then with PJ Washington and Mason Plumlee all healthy, I'm not really big on the centers. Then Oubre, not really getting to him, to be honest with you. So moving on to Yahoo. So Giannis, the most expensive guy. I'm kind of staying away from it. And then we just got an update on the Grizzlies game. So Jay Morant and Desmond Bane are both in play for the Lakers. So y'all might want to go switch up that late slate lineups. But on Chris Middleton, I like at 33. Definitely in play to me. Miles Bridges, no thank you at 31. Bobby Portis is okay at 25. Hayward at 24, meh. But again, not much I really favor in this matchup. And then onto Utah and Detroit. So no Gobert, no Gay, no Ingles, no Bolden, no Fitz. So Donovan Mitchell's going to need to carry this team at 9.4. I love that price tag for him. I like Mike Conley at 5.9. And then I saw Whiteside obviously at 5.2 is a smash spot, especially against Detroit. Jordan Clarkson is okay without Joe Ingles. But we might see a little bit more, possibly looking at maybe some more Pascal with the guys injured as a big man. So we might see more from at 3,000 as a value play. I definitely don't mind that. And Royce O'Neal would need to play all the minutes he can gather. So I definitely like that. On the Detroit side, though, no Olynyk, no Fred Jackson. So K Cunningham 7.7. I like the price tag on him, even though the match was bad. Sadiq Bey is in play. As much as I hate to say, he's been looking good. I like that at 7,000. And then Henrik Diallo at 6.6. That's okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go switch up my lineups really quick. So give me 2 seconds, guys. Hold on one. Sorry about that, guys. Had to go switch up my lineups for the late slate for the Lakers and Grizzlies game. So now that we're back, we're on Detroit. So Henrik Diallo 6.6, a little bit expensive in my opinion. I like Isaiah Stewart at 4.8 as that price tag. So let's move on to Indiana, Boston. Let's go check out Yahoo before we move on. So Donovan Mitchell 35. I like the price tag on him a ton. Kate Cunningham 28. It's okay in the mid range. I like Mike Conley at only 23. And then Hassan Whiteside $17 and Isaiah Stewart double combo. I love both those guys. And Royce O'Neal at only 13. It's way too cheap. He's going to see a ton of minutes. Obviously, we like that. So on the Indiana side, a lot of news is we're waiting on Caris LeVert and Malcolm Brogdon because this could change how we view Sykes and Washington Jr. So we just need to keep an eye out for that. But Sabonis 10.3. Matchup isn't really in his favor without Horford. I'm not really a fan of it. Lance Stevenson 5.5. I'm not paying that for Lance Stevenson. Jarate 4.7 is cheap. I don't mind that. But Miles Turner, no thank you. On the Boston side, everybody's pretty much healthy. So again, not really a ton I like to see. Maybe Al Horford at 5.8. That's a little bit too cheap in my opinion, especially being under 6K. I like that. But other than that, I'm not paying 10,000 for Jason Tatum. 9-2 for Jaylen Brown. Never in my life. Robert Williams 7-2. No, thank you. So kind of just staying away. So on the Spurs or on the Indiana Boston on the Yahoo side, Jaylen Brown's too expensive. So was Jason Tatum. Sabonis at 41 is a little bit reachy, in my opinion. Al Horford 26 is the mid range I do like. And then Lance Stevenson 17, way too expensive. So was Sykes at 16. Durante at 14. I do like that for sure, though. San Antonio at New York. So no Wright, no Keldon Johnson, no Vassell, no Trey Jones, and no Young. So DeJounte Murray 9-7. I like that for sure, even though the matchup is not really in his favor. Pirtle at 6-1. I do like that at 6-1. And then Forbes and Primo, two guys that I love to see, especially Primo, who's been lining it up. I like what I see out of him. And then Jock Landale will see some minutes at 3-3. I don't mind that. And Lonnie Walker at 4-2. I'm not really paying that because they don't like to give him run. On the New York side, a lot of news is going to depend on Fournier and Walker because we could see a boost up for Quickly and Barrett. But Julius Randle 9-1, I can't seem to play him. He doesn't hit his value. Burks though at 5-6, too expensive in my opinion. Mitch Robinson 4-7, no thank you. So let's go check it out on Yahoo before we move on to Philly and Houston. DeJounte Murray $44. I like that for sure, especially to be Couturier. Julius Randle 35. I do like him on Yahoo though at 35. I really think that's a little bit cheap. And then Pirtle 22. I love to see that. And then let's find Forbes. Love Forbes at bare minimum at $10. I love Primo at only $10. Two great value plays on Yahoo. Also, Philly and Houston. So no, Ben Simmons obviously no Max, no Milton. So Joel Embiid 11,000. Just smashing this spot. Tobias Harris 8,000. I can never seem to get around to this guy. Seth Curry 2 scoring independent, like I always say. Korkmaz can get you to steal upside. I don't mind that at 4.9 as value. But then on the Houston side, Christian Wood 7,000, too cheap. I like KPJ at 6.2. He's running this team. Jalen Green at 5.1. I don't mind that at all. Tate, no thank you. Eric Gordon, no thank you. And everybody else is kind of stay away for me. So let's go check it out on Yahoo before we move on to the Cavs and the Kings. So, like I said, Joel Embiid, $51. I'm surprised he's not the highest priced player. I do like that at 51. I don't like Andre Drummond at 27. That's an easy fade. Christian Wood at 27, maybe. I'm much rather go to KBJ for $6 cheaper at 21. Jalen Green in the mid-range if you want to get kind of sneaky with that. Then Korkmaz at 13. I'd rather him be bare minimum than to pay 13, to be honest with you. Cleveland at Sacramento. So, other than a core, everybody's healthy. So, Darius Garland at 8.9. I could never seem to pay that price tag for him. Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, Kevin Love, all kind of flip and switch. I'd rather play Evan Mobley in the middle between the two guys. And then Chetty Osman 4.7. He's seeing additional minutes. I don't mind that. Lamar Stevens, no thank you at 3.5. And then on the Kings. So I like Halliburton now that he's cheaper than Fox. I like that at 6.9. And then Buddy Hield, Harrison Barnes not playing any of those two guys. Alex Lynn started tonight, so we may see him start again at 3.8, which could be value for us tomorrow. So before we move on to the last game, I'll have to go check it out on Yahoo. Mobley at 28, I like that. Fox being cheaper on this side, I like that for $1 cheaper. Alex Lynn for $12 is definitely what I like to see. And Chetty Osman only 12. Two value plays that you can easily get to. Last game of the slate, Brooklyn at Portland. So Kyrie will play because this is not in Brooklyn. 8.8, too cheap. I love him at 8.8. Kevin Durant had a good game with Kyrie back, but we don't know if that's going to last. So I'm kind of staying away from Kevin Durant and James Harden. And then if Aldridge is out, I'm going to get to some Nicholas Claxton, and then everybody else is a stay away from me. I'm not touching anybody else. On the Portland side, Nurkic I like at 7,000. Simons at 6.4. Give me all this team. You know how I feel about this team. McElmore, Smith, Covington, Little. You can flip and flop all these guys. I just like the starters. I know it's kind of a bad breakdown, but it's Portland where we have people out. We have everybody out. So I would play the starters. And then nobody really stands out to me other than, like I said, just the starters on this team. And then Kyrie Irving, $27. Lock and load him at 27. Nurkic, I love at 27. Simons, 23. Covington, Little, both two guys that you can certainly play. So that wraps up the slate for us, guys. Please hit that like button for me. Definitely subscribe. That helps me out a ton. Have a great and safe rest of your night, and let's cash tomorrow.